Hi, it's Amy with Mama Bear Blue. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be mixing a custom color and giving this thrifted bench a makeover. Today I took several colors and made a brand new color for this little bench. It's an unusual color, not one you see used too much in furniture painting, but I think it turned out pretty cool. I admit I like this funky 70s pattern that was on the bench, but it was getting a makeover, so I flipped over the bench, removed the screws so that we could take the seat off. This bench didn't seem super dirty, so I just used a disinfectant wipe to give it a good wipe down. Next, it was time to mix the paint. I'm using DIY paint. It's an all-natural clay-based paint. I'm using Hey Sailor, Carnival Red, White Swan, and French Millinery. It was about 2 parts Hey Sailor to 1 part Carnival Red, and then just a dash of White Swan and dash of French Millinery. I mixed it up well and compared it to the fabric that I was going to recover the bench with, and it was a pretty good match to that darker purple. It came out almost like an eggplant color. I began painting the bench just using long, even strokes. Here I'm using the round brush. This is a Paint Pixie number 12. All of the products I'm using here today you can find on my website, mamabearblue.com. I did give this one a second coat of paint. When I'm applying my second coat, many times I like to mist the brush or the project with just a little bit of water. There I'm using my Water Girl mist bottle. It just helps that second coat to move a little easier, and I do use a very light hand with that second coat so I don't reactivate the first coat and pull it up. Ideally, you let that second coat dry about 24 hours and then you apply your clear wax, as I'm doing here. My plan is to use white wax to finish it, but I want to get that clear wax on first so that that colored layer of wax is easier to pull back if I get too much on. Same would go for dark wax. Always clear wax first. And here I'm applying the white wax, brushing it on, and then wiping it back till it looks about the way I want it to look. I love how it sits down in those brush strokes. I was just going for kind of a hazy aged look on this. Okay, with that part completed, it's time to recover the bench. So I'm just using some 1-inch foam that I purchased at Joann Fabric and leaving enough on each side so I can tuck it around the edge and staple it on. I saved the corners for last, and I'm just trimming the foam there and making sure there are not too many wrinkles around the edge. I cut the fabric to fit the same way I did with the foam, leaving just enough so that it does wrap around and come under the bench by just a few inches. Using my hand stapler again to do the same thing, saving my corners for last. When you're working with fabric that has lines or rows that need to stay straight, you need to be sure to turn it over and just kind of double check before you finish your stapling and making sure that nothing looks super crooked. It was time to reattach the bench seat to the bench, so I turned it over and was sure to carefully line it up so the same amount of cushion was hanging over each side of the bench. And here I did need to enlist the help of my husband so that he could help with getting the screw screwed in while I put pressure on the bench. Quite a bit of foam and fabric to go through, so it's just helpful to push down so that you can get that screw to reach down to the wood again. I was happy with the way this project turned out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And for any of the paint and products I used today, visit mamabearblue.com. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.